New Orleanians rally support for a cop from Ireland shot in the 7th Ward, but some people also want more details from him about his attack. One arrest done, another suspect remains on the loose in the case of the stolen $34,000 Rolex. What French Quarter business owners are saying about Sidney Torres to his space tonight. And from your TV to New Orleans, we'll take you to the Dancing with the Stars on stage.
The French Quarter, the city's most iconic destination, now becoming a place people fear.
When I see all these crimes and these elderly people as well as other people getting beat up for no reason, you know, people getting attacked for no reason, and it's sad to see.
Local entrepreneur Sidney Torres has been critical of how the Landrieu administration has handled the crime problem in the city. It hit close to home when an intruder broke into Torres's home on Esplanade Avenue in December.
To have someone come into my son's room, break down the door, and you know, it was very scary.
Weeks later, when Buffa's was robbed nearby, Torres offered his own money for an award for any tip that would lead to an arrest. For his vigilance, the French Quarter Business Association is applauding Torres.
It's an honor that they thought enough of me to want me to speak on behalf of my efforts as well as our efforts to making the French Quarter safe.
While Torres says he's working with the city on a short-term plan to keep the French Quarter safe, at the same time, state police are announcing 150 troopers will patrol the area during carnival season.
I want them to be successful. I don't want the criminals to know where we are. I don't want them to know when we're coming. I don't want them to know what we're doing. I just want them to see us when we get there. And that's the element of surprise that I believe is what this city needs.
A critical resource while the NOPD is struggling to keep enough officers on the streets. NOPD Superintendent Michael Harrison says his force appreciates the help.
We have recruits that are in field operations, and field training. While we grow and until we can get those officers out there to staff some of those areas like we'd like them to be staffed, that helps.
Just this week, 2 armed robberies happened within minutes of each other in the French Quarter, creating frustration ahead of carnival season. The urgent call to limit senseless acts of violence can be heard now more than ever.
We're going to put things in place that people will be able to see a visible difference and feel safe, be able to walk down the street and feel safe.
Now today, state police say they'll have their troopers here in New Orleans even after carnival season. They've agreed to stick around through mid-May to help through all the festivals. Now meanwhile, the NOPD says they're ironing out a plan to see if state police can be here even longer than that. Reporting live in the control room, I'm Deepak Sani, WGNO News.
All right, thank you, Deepak.